Now what's exactly stopping you from showing me where it is? Oh, come now, sweet girl. I know you're a spoiled little thing used to bossing around your servants, but I didn't think you'd be that lazy. Watch your tone. You know who I am. Exactly. I know who you are. I know you better than you know yourself, but don't think you can try ordering me around without some truly twisted consequences. Ah, someone draws near, so I must depart. Until next time. Bitch. Is that you, little mage? Come in. Come closer. Let me look at you. I see my charm spell is still working wonders, numbing out that little mind of yours. And I see you've prepared my dinner. You better have brought wine, too. Good. Where do you think you're going? I haven't dismissed you. Stay. Ooh. While this plate of fruits, salted meats, and cheese does look delicious, it's the prettiest flowers that hide the poison. Sit beside me. You're going to sample every last piece of food on this plate to make sure that neither you or any of those brutes have slipped free of my magic and placed a little extra seasoning onto my plate. Lucky you. You get to be my new poison taster. I was looking for a replacement anyway. Now raise that goblet to your lips and take a sip of wine for me. There we go. Good little mage. Now here's hoping you don't drop dead in the next few minutes. It'll be a shame if you do. I'm quite looking forward to getting to know you better. I've been on the road for quite some time looking for Glasha, and it's so nice to finally have some somewhat civilized company to talk to. This kingdom is a far cry from the grace and beauty of Strelakia, but I do like speaking to a fellow mage when I can. Do you feel the same? Curious. Normally with charm magic, those who are under my power just agree to everything I say. So eager to please me. But you said nothing. You didn't even nod your head or smile at me. You're a quiet one, aren't you? Perhaps your will is strong enough that it resists the compulsions of my charm spell. The magic that urges you to believe that I'm your best friend in the whole wide world. That you'd do absolutely anything for me. Normally, if I wanted to, I could ask you to get on all fours so I could use you as a footrest. And you would crawl down on this filthy floor with a smile on your face. But no, you haven't smiled at me once since I used this magic, have you? Or even muttered a, "Yes, Lady Del'Trys." You've just stayed silent. Followed my orders, but without any joy. Or at least the facade of it. You know what that means, right? You're a dangerous one. But I'm not scared of you, little mage. In fact, I'll drop the spell for now, so we can enjoy this little heart-to-heart without all this messy magic clouding your pretty little head. Yes, that headache will be with you for a while, but don't worry, I'll put you back under soon enough. Oh, and don't think about resisting me, because you know what's at stake, don't you, little mage? If you want Glasha to stay alive, then you have to behave for me. Which means no nasty little poisons in my food. Understood? Speaking of which, you haven't started coughing up blood, so I'll take that as a sign that the wine is in the clear. Oh, it may not be poison, but it might as well be. Oh. This vintage is barely 10 years old. Oh, how do these orcs stomach this swell? Oh well, any wine in a desert, I suppose. Take a bite of the fruits next. A nibble from each piece. Oh, thank you for using a fork and not touching my food with those dirty hands of yours. I half expected you to have gone full savage like most druids and tear into this charming feast with those cracked, dirty fingernails. At least you still remember your manners. You must be really trying to get on my good side. Oh, I saw that roll of your eyes. You may be quiet, but actions speak louder than words, little mage. However, I am curious about one thing. What's it been like, living with Glasha? She was under the ownership of House Del'Trys for quite some time, but here she is, was, the leader of this little camp. So tell me, little mage, what do you think of her? Spirited? I suppose. Powerful. Thanks to me, she is. Respected? Oh, not anymore. You really should see her now. It's going to take weeks for those bruises to heal up. You leave this table and I'll make you eat her eyeballs and tongue. Sit down. We're not done here. Good little mage. Now how is that fruit sitting with you? It's amusing, throwing these grapes at your angry little face, but I am starting to get peckish. The fruit is fine? Good. Now sample the meat and cheese next. You remind me of her a bit. You're far less intimidating than her, of course, but that glare in your eyes is just like hers. She would stand in the corner, watching for any threats, being the good bodyguard as always, and listen to me as I rambled off about my studies. It would be like talking to a brick wall, but it was a wonderful way to help untangle my thoughts. Some of my greatest creative revelations came about thanks to her. I miss those days. But then she had to go and fuck it all up. If I'm being honest, I shouldn't have underestimated her. Obviously, I'm not speaking of underestimating her physical prowess. I once watched her literally cleave a Goliath in two like he was made of butter. No. I had forgotten the unspoken truth about those who stay silent and observe. A quiet tongue means loud thoughts, calculating thoughts, dangerous thoughts. Why am I really here? See, there's that observant mind of yours shining through. True, I could have easily taken my revenge and killed Glasha, or used some magic and forced her to torture you for days on end before she eventually went mad and made her own swift exit from this life. But no, there's something else I want. You see, when she ran away from Strelakia, she took something of mine with her. Something precious and irreplaceable. I want it back. But she needs to learn her lesson about what happens to those who steal from me. So tomorrow I'll start looking through this camp properly, while she takes some time to think about all the terrible things I'm capable of. I'll take back what's mine, one way or another. In the meantime, there's no need getting your pretty head in a spin. That food and wine seems to be fine, so I no longer require your services for now. And I think that's enough of your free will for the moment. Look into my eyes, little mage. There's no use resisting me. Succumb to my charms. There we go. It's getting easier, isn't it? Letting me take control. I wonder if you're starting to enjoy it. You see that pile of rags at the foot of the bed? That's where you'll be sleeping. I don't want you out of my sight, so be a good little mage and go to your bed. Sit. Now, you see that iron collar and chain? Put the collar around your neck and close it. See? You're so good at following orders. That won't unlock unless I will it to, and that chain is attached to the bed to ensure you don't go wandering around the camp trying to sniff out where your beloved Glasha is. Now sit there quietly and let me enjoy my food in peace. Tomorrow there is work to be done, and who knows, you might even get to see what's become of your precious orc warrior. If you enjoyed this ASMR tale and want to become one of the incredibly kind souls featured here, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. To access my Discord server, attend my monthly live narrations, and enjoy other perks, click on the Patreon link below. You can also catch me live on Twitch every Friday and Sunday evening, so be sure to drop by sometime. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay wicked and wonderful.